I nearly died once. Sarah, my wife, her brother, my sister came up with the idea of going whitewater rafting. We'd never done it before, let's give it a go. We rented a raft, casually strapped on life jackets, and off we went. And it was lovely. The sun was shining, the water was refreshing. Our confidence was growing the further we went downstream, which can be a dangerous thing. As the river turned, I remember reading a sign that said rapids ahead. Non-experienced rafters should exit the river, carry their raft and re-enter downstream. We kept going. As the river continued, it took a turn to the right with a large rock in the middle, and I remember the water building in intensity as the rapids took us towards that rock. In my mind, I could hear the instructor reminding us during the rapids, paddle, paddle, paddle to steer, and by now it was way too late and we smashed into the rock. In an instant, water swamped the front, flipped the back, and we were all out of the boat. Any previous joy was instantly swapped for fear. I remember being under the rock and turning over and over, my knees and back smashing into boulders. Somehow, I pulled myself out from underneath the rock and gasped a deep breath of fresh air and swam literally like my life depended on it to the side, grabbing my sister's hand as I went. We never did see the raft again. I later learned that the rock that we hit is known to have a divot or a vacuum underneath where people can get stuck. Tragically, over 20 people have died on this stretch of river in the last 40 years, most of them at this very point. I never have gone whitewater rafting since. Near-death experiences are not much fun. There's a story about a near-death experience that happened in the Bible, also in a boat. In Mark 4, Jesus says to his friends, "Let us go to the other side of the lake." Jesus' disciples, his friends, they were fishermen. They knew the waters well and they were experienced at handling boats. Their should-be easy crossing took a turn for the worst. First, we read a furious storm came up. Then we read that the boat was being swamped with water. Interestingly, Jesus was in the stern of the boat asleep on a cushion. His disciples woke him with a sharp accusation. "Do you not care if we drown?" Let's consider this. Experienced fishermen were so terrified of this storm that they were concerned for their lives. Then their love and respect for Jesus, their rabbi, is exchanged for sharp accusations. "We might not make this. Do you not even care?" Jesus got up, rebuked the wind and the rain with a simple "quiet, be still." Then the wind died down and the storm stopped and it was calm. Jesus then turns to his friends and says, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" This story has always intrigued me. While the sentences that depict this story are short, my imagination and personal experience of being in water so turbulent that I thought I might drown make me ponder the question, was Jesus really asleep? Consider, the storm was so extreme that experienced fishermen and boatsmen were concerned for their very lives. Is there something else going on here? Is Jesus showing his followers something bigger, something more important than the current difficulty or storm they're in? Is this another teaching opportunity like the real life stories that Jesus told to make a point? Jesus' quiet, be still, applies as much to his followers' anxiety and fear and rage as it does the storm. Jesus' question, "Why are you so afraid?" while a very obvious answer springs to mind, is quickly followed by the encouragement to have faith. Storms happen in life, often, and having Jesus in the boat with us does not mean that they won't occur. They do. I would love a life without storms, but I don't know if that exists. Instead, I would rather go through life's storms with Jesus with me in the boat than I would on my own, even if at times I wonder if he's asleep. Thanks for watching this glimpse. We hope you liked it. And if you did like it, please make sure to like it.
And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It helps make this channel work, helps us make new videos, and it will let you know when new videos are coming out, which will be soon.